What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are actually going to do some topwater popping for amberjack, possibly fish for some big red snapper. You never know what you're going to get when you're fishing out here in the Gulf of Mexico, approximately 20 plus miles. But before we get into fishing, I just want to take a quick moment to let you hear how quiet it is. It's super glass out here and just eerily quiet. I mean, nothing. There's some bait blowing up right there, but it's just crazy quiet. Should be perfect conditions to try to get one on top. So that's what we're gonna do. How about y'all sit back, relax, and let's get to some fishing. So here's the first cast with the popper. It's over 100 feet deep right here. The northern Gulf's pretty shallow, so you gotta go out kind of far to hit 100 feet. But I was getting a lot of marks on my bottom machine. Big marks too, so let's see if they want to hit this top water. All right. Didn't have any luck throwing the popper, so we're gonna move to a bottom spot and try to catch some snapper. It's just like glass out here. Absolutely amazing. Awesome. So I couldn't get anything to hit the top water, so I'm gonna try dropping the bait down on the bottom, and maybe I can pick myself up some snapper or some other groceries to take home. I'm just dropping this down on a pin torque. This is a 25 narrow size reel, 65-pound braid, and a 6-foot 6-inch bottom rod. It's a Star Handcraft. Fish on. Oh, did not mean to let it hit the gunnel, but fish on. Good thing is these rods are mainly fiberglass, so they can take a little bit of abuse. But on that frozen pogie, I actually cast out of those pogies, so they're pretty freshly frozen, if that's a thing. And we got our first red snapper. Pretty fish, look at that. Bunchy down there, aren't they? Let's see if you keep. 16 inches is all they gotta be. He's right at that mark, but I'm gonna let him go. There you go, buddy. Those things are so cool. They got that gorgeous color when they come out of the water, but down there, they're actually gray. And the color spectrum doesn't actually reach all the way down there. So if you dive or have a camera or something down there, you're gonna see a bunch of gray until they come up, then they're red. So I'm gonna grab another bait. This is from cast netting last week. I went up to Fairhope and I collected up a bunch of bait. So, and then I just froze it, so I don't have to worry about buying bait too much. But that's a little scaled sardine or LY, white bait, pilchard, whole bunch of different names. But we're gonna drop that one down. It's a perfect size little bait there. I don't think that small LY will last very long. Looks very irresistible. Fish on. Gotta get it past the dolphin. The bottlenose dolphin have found me. All right, come on. Maybe it'll be a keeper. No, not quite. Not quite, not a keeper. Oh yeah, that's probably a keeper there. It actually had a little bit of pull to it. Finally something. And my GoPro's overheating. So. All right, there we go. That'll be a keeper. Alrighty, barely a keeper, but it is a keeper, and it's going in the cooler. You're allowed 2 per person. They just have to be 16, so this one was right over. My GoPro was overheating. It's absolutely beautiful out here, but it is hot. There's no wind at all. It's hot. So I have one snapper in the box. I'm gonna switch up to a little bit lighter tackle. Seem to get more fish this way. I'm just throwing a little high-low rig. You see me throw this a lot if you watch the videos. But I'm gonna bait it up with some cut sardine and drop it down. I'm just throwing this on spinning tackle with 30-pound braid. So you don't have to have anything special for this type of rig here. All right, that doesn't take long at all on that little rig. A lot better than throwing something real heavy. And I can use the power of my right hand pulling the rod a lot easier to me. So everybody's different. That's why there's millions of options out there. But we got to pull this thing up. It's a small red. There he goes. All right, I'm gonna drop it down. This, like most of my rods, have braid on them. Braid is such a great tool to have. It's zero stretch, so you can feel everything that's happening. Very high strength to diameter ratio. You can load up a bunch of it. The only issue is it is kind of weak when it comes to getting nicks and frays in it from structure. So, but that's where a leader comes in handy. Oh yeah, that's a better one. The way you hit it, it's a much better one. I'm not gonna say it's a giant, but it might come close to keeping. Oh, hey, that one will keep. That's a mangrove snapper. That's a good size one too. That mangrove snapper will go nice next to our red snapper in the cooler. You can keep these year round. If you watch the channel, you know I love them. I'm actually fishing a little bit deeper water, so you can see their air bladder and stomachs coming out. If I was to turn this fish back, I would need to vent them or use a descending device. But this one's going in the cooler, so that was just if you were curious what was poking out of his mouth. But he's gonna go on ice. These are absolutely phenomenal fish. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it. Check out the dolphins. There's a mama and a baby dolphin there. They came up to look at the jellyfish. That was funny. They're wanting me to catch them something, and that's not really happening because I'm trying to catch me something. But this is literally all I'm doing. Cut piece of pogie on a high-low rig. It's the best way to reef fish, in my opinion, if you want to bring back a whole bunch of stuff. Nice beeliner. Nice beeliner. He's going to go join our rest of our fish. Mangrove snapper and red snapper. That's a perfect size one. Thank you. Alrighty, y'all, I'm actually gonna head back in. It is really hot, and I just wanted to come out here for a very short time, but I appreciate y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can take something back with you. I did manage another nice mangrove snapper. The camera wouldn't turn on. It's so hot, my camera keeps on shutting off, so it is what it is. Hey, fall is soon upon us. But I'm gonna bury this in ice and do an ice slush like I always do. It's an awesome cooler of fish right there for today. I'm like 8 miles out and just came across a crab pot buoy. I'm gonna pitch over one of these Z-Man shrimps and see if there's any triple tail sitting on there. I'm gonna flip it, cast. Oh, yeah, there is one. It just came after it. There's a bunch of tiny little bitty baby triple tail on there. Little small triple tail. We need the big one. There's a triple tail right there. Oh, I got one. Got one. Ain't a keeper by no means, but this is a triple tail, which I don't think y'all seen one on my channel so far. Look at that fish. That's a beautiful fish. See why they call them triple tail? You've probably already seen this before, but they have 1, 2, 3 tails. They're super camouflage and they love structure. But that's an absolutely gorgeous fish. We gotta let it go though. Not big enough. So you wouldn't get any meat off that sucker anyway. But they can get pretty big. You know, you can catch them up to 20 pounds. But I'm actually gonna put the trolling motor down and circle back around and fish this pretty hard. See if there's any bigger ones on there. I saw 3 mahi as well, which is cool. Maybe I can chum them up a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get one of those little mahi to bite. I just scaled my leader down to 15 pound because that's the lowest I have. And I put on one of these little Z-Man swimmers. This is a very small swim bait. Tiny, tiny. All right, we're getting a little closer. I'm gonna kill that trolling motor. There we go. Triple tail's coming after it. Come on. Little bitty triple tail. Oh, he just grabbed it. Oh, there he is. This is cool. This is neat. Look at that. Little juvenile triple tail on the Z-Man. The colors on these fish are amazing. Look at that. There's their eyes. He's just a little baby. Gonna get out that Z-Man. You liked that, didn't you? And let it go. So much life over here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there's a dolphin. There's a dolphin. And when I say dolphin, I mean mahi-mahi, if you don't know. You'll normally hear me say mahi-mahi a lot of times just to not confuse anybody if a bottlenose dolphin shows up. But this mahi just turned on it. Come on. Oh, I think he just ate it. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, he's fired up. He's fired up. There he is. That is awesome. The colors on it. There's like 3 more with it. I really don't have another rod to tie up or use to get another one. But look at that beautiful dolphin. How awesome is that? One floating thing can change a trip. Whoa, calm down. What an awesome fish. Check that out, y'all. Look at the colors on it. I'm gonna let it go. He's a little baby. There's no minimum size limit in Alabama, but I can do my part and let it grow. These are one of the fastest growing fish in the sea. So there he goes. Look at him, he's fired up. He might come back and eat this bait again. That'd be cool. So I need to get back on there. Current's real strong. There's no minimum size limit in Alabama on those mahi or in the Gulf of Mexico. But if I catch another one, I may end up keeping it. At least I let one go. He went to go tell his buddies probably, then I'm not gonna get another bite. There's a dolphin right there. Come on, come on. It's like when you first show up, they're not that fired up until they hit it and miss it. And then suddenly they're just super active. There's a triple tail and a jellyfish. That's kind of funny. These dolphins are so lit up. It's cool. It's cool seeing them. I only saw that one. Oh, no, there's one coming after it. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Got him. These things are so fun. Look at it. Just going crazy. Just going crazy. There's another one with them. Oh, I'm just going to end up keeping these. I mean, these are the fastest growing fish in the sea. Gulf of Mexico doesn't have a legal size limit on them, and I can get some meat off him, just like a Spanish mackerel. He had another one with him. When I pulled up after I caught the first triple tail, I saw 4. So some of them a little bit bigger than others. But like I said, these are all kind of Spanish mackerel size. Well, let's get back on there. A couple triple tail, a couple mahi. See, I have polarized sunglasses so I can see them really well. Got a little closer than I wanted. Oh, there he is. He's lit up. Oh, come on. That was fun while it lasted, so that was cool. They're still there. There's another small chicken dolphin down there, but they're definitely aware of my presence after that last drift. I drifted a little bit too close. Now they're holding real tight to it, which is fine. None of those are real big fish, but they are neat. And triple tail made its first debut on the channel here. So that's cool. Maybe we'll get a legal one here soon. It's perfect time for it. But I'm gonna keep on trying. If not, I'm gonna head inside. I appreciate y'all for watching. That was a great way to finish the video. If you have not subscribed yet and you enjoy fishing content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Until next time, we'll see you on the next Bama Saltwater fishing video. I wanna thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us, and we'll see you later.